Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Hope you do not think I was regurgitating up water when in reality I was not. It was actually festooning off the top of this little walkway here in North Carolina, right outside Cherokee, North Carolina. I've actually left Cherokee and I'm on my way up the mountain over to Gatlinburg. I will be staying in Gatlinburg for the next 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'll be leaving Monday and heading down for Chattanooga, Tennessee. But currently, I'm still in North Carolina. I'm heading into the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And look at all that moss. That is amazing. I am in the majesticness of nature and the wonderlands of water. Not only water here, but also water falling from the sky. It's a cold, crisp day. So I got water from both angles, from way up top on my head, from normally right here in the normal areas, way up high, mid-region, and down below. We have water on all sides. This is my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Mingus Mill. The Mingus Mill. You got to be careful when you're walking around here with these wet rocks. However, it's very easy to slip, I should say, on the slick rocks, especially with the water. Very, very slick, and of course the moss adding to it. When I was walking down this hill, I actually almost slipped, and did not, luckily I did not break anything, and I did not slip. But if I would have slipped and fell, that would have been something I would have liked to have got on video, but I was not recording. Let's talk about progress, rate of change, if you will, and the past. I am fascinated by history and the past, and I'm also fascinated by objects like this. The Mingus Mill. Water streaming in, going into the mill itself. It's an old corn mill. Everyone here in this area years ago basically relied upon corn. They would have corn 3 and 4 times a day. So where was the corn taken care of? Where was the business taken care of? The Mingus Mill. See, it says right here, you did not make it without corn. Everyone ate cornmeal, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. And that was said by George Moore, a local resident. So for over 50 years, this mill was actually used for corn. Built in 1886. The miller would actually charge a small toll of the percentage of the corn brought in, so a very minimal fee to keep it operating, to give him an operating cost to survive. And then he would, let's see what it says here. From the water pressure built up in the penstock at the flume's end, the turbine generated 11 horsepower, enough to run at the mills, all the mill's machinery. On the second floor, the smut machine. The smut machine? Whoa, that sounds like an adult website. The smut machine blew wheat grain free of debris, while the bolting chest separated ground wheat into grades by sifting it through fine to coarse bolts of cloth. So the corn would actually go through cloth, which is very interesting. Here's the bolting chest. Here's the smut machine. I know you want to know what a smut machine. Smut machine, right there. The smut machine. And here was the miller in 1935. His name was John Jones. Here's the millstones, which are probably still inside there. And the Mingus family, which the Mingus Mill was named after, was actually sold to the National Park Service in 1930. The water would come down the flume, drop down in here, creating the water pressure. And there we have it, the creation of cornmeal. All created right inside there. Progress is amazing. What we deal with today and the rate of change is an actual thing based on technology and how things progress. Back in the day, things changed very slowly. So something like this would have been basically the way things operated for decades and decades and decades, 50 years like I said. But now things change so quickly, especially technology, phones, television, cable, satellites. It's amazing if you actually do some research on the rate of change, how quickly, like 30, 40, 50 years ago, when you were a kid, you remember your grandparents talking about how they remember when a color television came out. black and white to color. And then it was like so amazing when cable came out 20 years later. Well, now we only have to wait 2 or 3 days before the new iPhone comes out, before the new Android comes out, before the new internet technology is festooned upon us. But stuff like this, right here, the old mill, another old mill, kind of brings us back to a simpler time. This is that part where I've been trying to do a little moment of quietness, not a moment of silence, because that usually refers to another thing, usually when someone passes away, or you're remembering someone, you have a moment of silence. So we should probably change the name to A Moment of Quietness, brought to you by Adam the Woo, me, on the Daily Woo. Oh yeah, let me show you this as well, real quick, before we go into the moment of quietness. This almost looks like, it reminds me of like a water park water slide. This is way before water parks. But look at this. There's this little ravine that they've created. The water is flowing in. Does anyone know where this water is coming from? What river or stream? Here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, just as you're going out of Cherokee, going over the mountain to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, what body of water is this coming from? Or what stream or river? Leave a comment down below and share that info with me. The water whips along, and here we have the fantastic mill, and there's no one out here. We are all alone, and now it's time for Adam the Woo's Daily Woo moment of quietness. Feel the ambiance. No birds are chirping. The rain is coming down. I'll let you just listen to the water. Shh! Everyone be quiet and listen. It begins now! All right, moment of silence, if you just noticed, has been, a moment of quietness, I should say, has been averted because I just slipped right there on that mud patch and almost fell down, and that would not have been good. So, moment of quietness has been completed. What do you guys think about the moment of quietness? I was trying to show you that awesome ladder right there, which they've actually removed the bottom parts because they don't want people like me or other tourists that are cruising through here, which is interesting. I'm the only tourist out here climbing up there, showing you that area. So what do you guys think about the moment of quietness? I know I talk a lot. The thing about these vlogs, they're unedited. And when you meet me in person, I don't really ramble incoherently on this level. However, when there's a phone in my face, people are watching me, you get a little awkward. And sometimes you talk a little bit too fast, a little too quickly, and a little too much. I'm trying to slow that down a little bit, or at least stop it once or twice a vlog and just show you majesticness in the form of the ambiance of the atmosphere we are actually dealing with. So there you have it. the Mingus Mill. Look at that, the Mingus Mill. A lot of people have been asking too, hey, how do you take a picture when you're actually filming? When you say, this is gonna be the screenshot like this. That'll be the screenshot that I'm gonna use for the Mingus Mill. Basically what I do is I record everything on my iPhone 5 into my camera roll. I go back through and I just do a screenshot by pressing the two buttons to create that photo. I actually don't take a picture. I just do a screenshot of the video and upload that onto my TheDailyWoo YouTube channel. So there is the answer to your question yesterday, sir. Oh, more people are coming up. Look at this. We're not the only ones out here now. 2 more people are approaching. Hopefully they do not slip either on the slippery mud that I almost did and the slippery rock that I almost did at the video. Like I said, I'll be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I'm in North Carolina now. I'll be going over the mountain, hitting up what am I saying? Get to the top of the mountain, I'll be at North Carolina, Tennessee line, and then from there, I'll be going into Gatlinburg. I'll be there for the next 4 days. I'll be at Dollywood on Saturday and Sunday. I was thinking about going to Knoxville on Saturday for a convention, but I don't know if I'm going to make it over there. I have not decided yet, but I will be at Dollywood Saturday morning, if not all day Saturday, and most of the day Sunday. They're doing some awesome Christmas stuff there, and they're going to have the characters from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the claymation. I am excited about seeing that, so that's why I want to go there. Last 2 days at Dollywood before I head back out of Dollywood. I definitely enjoy Dollywood, and I definitely enjoy this. And the 2 new people that just showed up also are probably enjoying this. So there you have it. Mingus Mill, the old mill, another old mill. You can check down below for my t-shirts. A lot of people ask, how can I help you out on your travels? Putting gas in the van, accommodations, and food to help you out to film more vlogs like this. If you would like to help out in that area, I have t-shirts for sale on adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com. Every few months that accumulates, and then they deposit that into my bank account. I get a couple bucks, I can put gas in the van. That is one of the main things that fuel the Woo, as well as a donate icon on my website, which is very secretively there, but I would rather, you could do both, but I would rather, if I had to choose, you buy a t-shirt. That way you're actually getting something in return, as well as helping me go to places like this. Also, I love reading comments about where you want me to go. I read every YouTube comment at the end of the night from that day's daily vlog. So leave some comments, or if you want to have an interactive experience with me and have either a conversation back and forth, or maybe even meet up with me or hang out with me, that's where the social networks come into play. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Get a hold of me on there. Adam the Woo on Instagram, Adam the Woo on Twitter, and Facebook/TheDailyWoo. Get a hold of me. Leave some comments. Leave some ideas. I love getting suggestions. And as you've seen in the past, I do go to spots that you guys suggest. This was a suggestion. A couple days ago was a suggestion. A week ago was a suggestion. Also, you can also check down below, getting very choked up because this is a very exciting subject. Down below you can also check where I was 1 year ago and 2 years ago on this exact day. I always, on every video in the last few months and forward, have put every link to every video I was 1 year ago and 2 years ago. It says last year and 2 years ago down below if you're watching on your computer or your smartphone. I think you can still click the links. I've talked enough. I'm glad we did the moment of quietness earlier because I am rambling a lot. I have to drive through the mountains in the rain. It's not as cold as it was. There's no ice on the ground, which is awesome. I can travel well through the mountains and be safe, hopefully not slip off the slide of the mountain because there is no black ice out today, just wet, murky mud. All right, we're almost 15 minutes in. I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you guys have a great day. Once again, love you guys. I can't say it enough. I love the fact that you guys follow me on these adventures and you interact with me as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. See you tomorrow, in fact. Hopefully you subscribe. Get someone else to subscribe. But more importantly, hopefully you subscribe. And if you have, I will see you tomorrow. But for today, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say adieu. From the old mill, another old mill. Oh, I should get you this angle. You haven't seen this angle of it. Man, I love this. I could seriously do a vlog that was an hour and a half to 2 hours long. Just walking around, showing things. Sometimes I want to do more than one vlog in a day. I want to do 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 vlogs in a day. One day I have to rectify that. I don't know how. It would be very unusual because if I started doing 3 in a day, some people would probably expect 3 in a day. So I'm sticking to one. I'm sticking to the format of one vlog a day, which I have not missed an upload yet. What day am I on? 850, 860, 870? Man, 1,000 is coming up in a few months. That's crazy. Not missing a day. And you guys, a lot of you guys, have been with me since the beginning. When did you start watching the Daily Woo vlogs? Has anyone watched from day one? I would like to know. Leave some comments what day you started watching. And do you ever watch the older ones? Do you ever go back and watch some of the older Daily Woos? And the progression of me and you together, being friends, cruising around the countryside, seeing wonderful things like this. All right, I'm really gonna go now. 16 minutes and 18 seconds in. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you later. In fact, see you tomorrow. Bye.